Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at all of my 100% IVs from oldest to newest. But first, let's look at these medals here so we can have an idea on how long it took me to potentially get all of these because of the work I put in. So over 17,000 egg hatches and over 300,000 Pokemon caught. That's a pretty big deal here in Anchorage. And then going over to the legendary raids, these are going to be under mythical as well. So we have 2,700, and then for the regular raids we have around 2,600. So quite a lot of work being put into all this stuff here, as you can all imagine. And then going over to the tasks, we have almost 5,000 and the platinum medal. So looking good here. A lot of work put in. So let's see what the fruits of our labor are here. So starting from the very beginning, my very first 100. All right, so this is going to be pretty exciting here. So first 100 was going to be an Eevee. I caught this one over by a water park here in Anchorage, and it was going to be named H2 Oasis. I evolved it and it became a Flareon. Then we have this Dugong. I don't know if it was a Dugong or a Seal when we did catch it, but it ended up being a double legacy and a 100. So what I meant to do here was actually go into the Elite Charge TM and joke about having a triple legacy 100 Dugong with the Aqua Jet, which it's not going to make it that much better, or much better at all, to be honest, over its other water charge move. But I accidentally went to the regular one and it instantly changed it. And now we're trying to get Water Pulse back. And look how many charge TMs it is going to take. Like, I have them for days, but man, that's kind of silly. Anyways, moving on, we do have a Magikarp, catching a bunch of those. And we do have this XL Gyarados here. It's not going to be completely maxed out at XL, but it is powered up beyond 40 at 100. Well, obviously, all these are 100. And then we get this Bellsprout here. My OG Kush Victory Bell. And, I'd rather invest these XL candies, to be honest with you, into, I know this may sound stupid, a Bellsprout 100 that we do have maxed out. We'll look at that here in a minute. Personally, you probably just want to go for that lower attack. And honestly, I probably should start going for those ideal IVs for each league when I do invest these XL candies, because, it takes forever. All right, so we do have a Venusaur. Unfortunately, we did catch this from a raid, so it is not going to have Frenzy Plant. This is way before the community day. And then we also do have this Rocksteady. Now, we do have best buddies that will be at XL, or some Pokemon that are just 100 at XL. They will be appearing later down the line because these are going to be from oldest to newest here. So we're able to also get this Charizard. I still remember the day that I caught this. It was at Moose's Tooth Gym. Probably one of the best pizza places in Anchorage, so if you're ever around, you may want to go and see what's up, but it's always pretty busy, especially a little bit of a different situation with the days that we're going through. Did make a video about that Vaporeon when we caught that in a raid, 100% IV, Houndoom and Mega, let's go, and Best Buddy, and then various different ones. We do have that Eevee that we're saving for Sylveon. We do have a Groudon. We do have a Sceptile. Sceptile does not have, unfortunately, Community Day move, but it doesn't really need it too much in PvP. And same with that Blaziken, no Community Day move, unfortunately. Same with that Swampert, no Community Day move. A silly 100 Wailord, and various different ones here that we're just holding on to. Now, I do have other 100 Pokemon that we could max out, but I'm waiting for a potential Community Day for them, because it seems like Niantic is just rolling out all kinds of random Community Days left and right. So I'm just going to hold on to some of these things that really have no relevancy. Honestly, they're 100, they're great. You don't want to transfer them. Some people just have the impulse to evolve them, which is fine, but I'm going to hold on to them. I'm just like going beyond just to see what it looks like. Maybe at 100, if I have enough of the XL candies already. We do have this very nice 100 Gardevoir. And getting to the Bellsprout, here we go. So at 100% IV, if we do max it out, it's not going to be something crazy. It's just going to be 100% meme. 100% meme. So we're going to go ahead and drop some rare candies, or some XL candies. So we already put like 10,000. We're putting like another 10,000. Crazy. And here's our XL Best Buddy 100 Dragonite. And of course, we do have the 100 Rayquaza and Latios. And then moving on, we have our Ho-Oh here with Earthquake that we did TM with an Elite Charge TM. 100% Blastoise. Looking good here, but that's not the cream of the crop for the Blastoise. Moving over, we have a Shundo here. Now, this one is going to be maxed out. I need to work on the XL candies, as well as the regular candies here. And then, of course, we do have our XL Metagross. Looking good. And most of these are not going to be, well, just about all of them are not going to be maxed out at XL, unless we're looking at the Cloyster, which is not 198, unfortunately. And we do have that maxed out, well, level 40, 100 Palkia. And we have the Miltank. We have a lot of Munchlax at 100. This one right here is actually maxed out at 40 and with a secondary move. Another Metagross maxed out, well, level 40. And yeah, this is pretty useless. It's 100 Azumarill. What am I going to do with that? So just holding on to these things. You never know what's going to happen down the line. So, I mean, just going to hold on to some of these pretty useless things that are never going to be used. I'm just holding on to them because they're 100. So this Relican's very special. I got the task when I was in Washington during the Invitational, saved it until I got to Anchorage, collected it, and it was 100. So I caught 100 Relican in Anchorage. Now that's some extremely rare stuff right there. Now moving on here, we do have this Steelix as well as a few others in between. And the Steelix, you know, it's going to be fantastic at an XL. It's just we need to work up to those candies. Have that Purified Gloom, which I'm really regretting because it could have been great as a Shadow. And we have this Shundo Electivire. All right, let's see what this is maxed out at. 3481 with the XL candies. Very nice. We have this Pachirisu, which will be spawning here. This useless costume Bulbasaur, which, you know, nothing. Lowland Grimer 100. That's actually going to be useful. Panpour, you know, it's collectors. A couple of Skarmory here. Of course, I got them after I maxed out my, like, lesser than 100 one. Let's just put it that way. Best Buddy as well. Moving on here, a couple of good prizes, as well as the it's that Toadkiss back there. Moving on, we have a few. Got a lot of the Porygon Z's. Well, not a lot, a couple of them. Wish I really would have kept it at a Porygon too. Yeah, I misspoke. It's not Lock On, it's Tri Attack. That's what I meant. And then we have this 100 Best Buddy Purified Mawile. Let's go. Somebody was asking to do an XL. Come on, man. I would love to do that, but I need so many candies. I've powered up multiple of them as well as purchasing secondary moves for Shadows, so looking a little grim on those. We do have this very nice 100 Gibble, which we will invest in XL down the line. Now we're holding on to that Dratini for a potential superpower Dragonite Community Day. This beautiful Shundo Conkeldurr. I love that thing. Another Porygon Z, as you can see here, just frantically evolving a bunch during Community Day because there were 100. Yippee. Now this one's interesting. Watch when it maxes out at, this is 100, obviously all of these are, but it's going to be maxing at $29.99. You flip that upside down, you got yourself one evil Obstagoon. I was just staring at that for a minute like, what a coincidence. Okay, so anyways, on to the next one here. And we did get this Rapidash, this Galarian Rapidash, should I say Ponyta, when it was that in the raids the day it came out. I did a few and it just fell right into my lap. And we got this Meltan a couple days ago from the box, of course. And our final one, Genesect Burn Drive, which is actually going to be very useful in the Master League 100 in Russia. I got a remote raid. I was like, let's go. I don't know where this is, but I'll take the invite. And I named it Decepticon in Russian. So there are my 100% IV Pokemon from oldest to newest. Hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. Turn notifications on. I have a fun video for you guys, so make sure you tune in for that. We're going to be using the signature Pokemon. You guys know what it is. And just having some fun here, as well as going over some really horrible things that happen in the Go Battle League, which are going to be discussed. Anyways, like I said, if you did enjoy it, give it a big thumbs up. Thank you for watching, and I'll be catching you all on my next video. Take care.